Hitting set here for the tip. And we're gonna re-jump that. And Winland's gonna win that tip. So Simmons controls it for the Grizzlies. Working against the freshman. Jewell with it. Back to Simmons. Simmons is gonna drive, get a screen, get to the free throw line, nothing there. Looking inside to Winland. Boy, and he has it blocked by the big man, but out of bounds to the Grizzlies. Blocked by Williamson as he said, when he got down there under the basket. Into Despain in the corner, going back in for Winland. He has it tipped away, but able to control it. Then Despain's going to try the long ball. It's going to be short, rebounded out of bounds off of Clifford. Will be Grizzly basketball still. So Jewell set to inbound, gets it into Higgins. Higgins out to Despain. Despain's going to dribble and kick it out to Simmons up top. Cannon Simmons with it now, over to Bill on the right side. They're still looking down low. They hit Joey Jewell in the corner. Jewell kicks it back out to Bill. Bill's going to penetrate, take a little runner, get it to go. 2 points, Bill Despain, and the Chiefs are going to come back quick. Not a bad looking shot there by number 11, Valdez, but he misses it. Rebounded by Despain. Back come the Grizzlies. Despain to Jewell. Jewell to Winland from the elbow. Finds Higgins underneath. That's going to be blocked by, or they're going to have a foul called on, I believe that's going to be on Joseph Howell from behind. We'll see who they call that on. Yes, that's called on Joseph Howell. His first. That will put Higgins to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Shot is up, in and out, no good. Higgins will still get another. That one is off the rim, no good, but rebounded by Bill Despain. He gets it back to Higgins again, and he travels with it. Yeah, that's the call. He traveled with it. I had a tough time kind of grabbing that thing and shuffled both feet. So pressure here by the Grizzlies as Valdez with it. Ahead to Howell, underneath to Williamson as nobody was back, and the Chiefs score quickly. Howell to Williamson. Winland with it. Trapped. Grizz have numbers. Oh, pass to Higgins off the mark by Despain, and back the other way comes the Chiefs. There's off the mark, no good with that shot is Valdez. Here comes Despain with it, 3-on-1. Bill Despain all the way to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Clifford, and back come the Grizzlies. That's Robinson down to Howell, looking for a cutting Clifford, but no good, and now it's controlled again by Robinson, a freshman. Inside Williamson left open again. He knocks it down. It's 4-2 now with 5:50 here in the first on your Office Shop scoreboard. Chiefs up by 2. Oh, down in the corner. Jewell able to run it down after Howell gets a hand on it. Howell gets in the way again. Jewell puts in a little 16-footer. Good. Tied up again. Robinson splits the defense. Boy, they're just, look at how quick they moved that. Hits it inside to Clifford. Williamson to Clifford. That ball never touched the ground there for about 5 passes. And Jewell's going to tries to pass over to Higgins, taken out of the air by the big man Williamson. Back comes Robinson. He's going to carry it, and they are going to call it. So 6-4, Grizzly basketball. Despain with it. Back to Simmons. Winland will get it across the timeline. But there's no relief from the pressure on the Chiefs. Oh, Higgins can't quite catch that pass as he had an open opportunity there, but couldn't control that pass. Despain's going to get to the rim and put it in for 2. 6-6 again here, tied up again on your Office Shop scoreboard with 35 here in the first. Clifford with it, finds Williamson underneath again, and the foul. And that's a big guy in there. That's going to be called on Wendland. That's going to be his first. So Williamson with an opportunity here to put the Chiefs up by 3. Higgins will check out as Cole Simmons comes in. So Williamson to the line to shoot the and one. It's up and good. So Chiefs by 3, 9-6, 4.5 here in the first quarter. Simmons ahead to Jewell. Nice backdoor pass to right through the hands of Cole Simmons. Shooting before he caught it there. So another turnover. That was a good pass, and he was open. Cole Simmons, just a freshman. Robinson ahead, that time has it knocked away by Jewell, as Williamson was open on the backside again, but Jewell able to get his hand in there and knock that one away. So 4:06 remaining here in this first period. Despain with it for the Grizzlies. Finds Jewell. Jewell just a toe on the line, no good. Runs down his own rebound. Finds Wendland in the key. Wendland's going to throw it out to Despain. And Despain, Wendland just overthrew him. So we'll be Chief basketball on that turnover. Grizzlies thought that was tipped. I didn't see it. Looked like Wendland just kind of missed him. Again, underneath Williamson, and that's just too easy. That's too easy. And we got a 30-second timeout here called by the Grizzlies, as I think Coach Simmons thinks that's too easy too. So we're going to go ahead and talk about things here a little bit, and we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for these games down here. Electric Graphics, Wyoming Prevention Management, First Bank of Wyoming, Garvin Motors, Bighorn Federal, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, North Bighorn Hospital, Bighorn Dispatch, The Office Shop, Min Chow's Service and Food Court, MyWyoming.org, the Red Apple Supermarket, and Lovell Drug. And you can't, Grizzlies got to get some things going here. You can't afford to dig a big hole to these Chiefs as they know how to finish and close games, and they are quick and can score in a lot of different ways. So, Grizz still fine right now, only down 5, 11-6. But need to take advantage of these opportunities here to score. But they've got to do something about the big guy underneath. Getting too many easy looks. So Despain with it now for the Grizzlies. Hits it to Jewell, inside to Wendland. Wendland with the back door to Simmons. Simmons unable to control that pass and is going to be called for the offensive foul. Just having a tough time catching that ball. That's twice they've gone at him, and twice he's fumbled it. A little bit of nerves maybe here tonight for the freshman. Robinson with it. Ahead to Howell, and nobody gets in his way, and he scores again very easily. So Grizzlies down 7 now. Pass to Simmons. He's able to run it down. Back to Jewell, to Despain. Despain's going to penetrate to the free throw line and knock down a 15-footer. So 13-8 now. Lead back to 5, and the Chiefs just throw it away. Robinson was looking for Valdez on that and just overthrew him and wasn't able to run it down. So Tanner Coleman into the game now, as Jewell will get a breather here. Coleman's been able to give him a spark off the bench and provide some instant offense, but you're not going to throw over those long arms of Joseph Howell. You ought to give him a pump fake and bounce it. It's the only way you're going to get there. He saw cutting Coleman on the far side, who was wide open, but And looking inside again, taken away by Howell, and then Despain take it away again. So a couple turnovers in a row, back to back. Despain misses the layup. Rebound controlled by Clifford. Valdez with it. Blocked by Cole Simmons, gets a piece of that one, and then Windland able to pull down the rebound. Gets it to Cannon Simmons. Cannon back to Kirby. They'll break the press, come up across the timeline. 5-point lead, 13-8. Inside to Windland, he gets it to go. 3-point lead now, 13-10 on the Office Shop scoreboard with 2:10 remaining here in the first. Robinson for three. Howell runs it down, and he travels with it. So turnover now for the Chiefs. Grizz with an opportunity here to try to cut into this lead again, or a little further, as it is down to 3 now with just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Coleman to the block, puts it up, and gets the roll. Tanner Coleman gets the roll from the block on the shot. Back comes Robinson quick, finds Clifford underneath. He puts it up, no good. Rebound, fought for, controlled by Clifford. Then Williamson's left alone again. Too easy there for the big fella, as he's just getting put back and layup after layup. 2-on-1. Coleman's going to take it right to the rim and put it in. It's a 1-point game at 15-14 with 1:23 here in the first. Clifford with it. He's going to pull up, in and out, but Howell goes for the rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Bill Despain. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining now. Windland with it in the corner to Tanner Coleman. Back to Despain. Hits Windland, cutting to the rim, leaves it short. Rebound by Williamson. We got a foul call at the other end as Cole Simmons goes to the ground. We're going to have a foul called underneath on 33. That's Robinson is on the block out, I think, got underneath Cole Simmons and didn't give him an opportunity to come down. So he'll be called for the pushing foul, which will be Grizzly basketball underneath now with exactly 1 minute showing here in the first quarter on the Office Shop scoreboard. Grizz to inbound, trailing by 1. Simmons with it. He pops it out to Tanner Coleman. Back to Simmons in the corner. Finds Windland inside. He has it knocked away. Gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go. Jewell with it. Back to Cole Simmons. Cole Simmons can't get it. Rebounded by Clifford. Couple opportunities there for the Grizz and not able to. And then Clifford goes all the way down coast to coast. Nobody gets in his way. And then we got a foul called. And that's going to put Clifford to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be called on 32, Cole Simmons. So that'll put Clifford to the line to shoot 2. As Higgins ready to come in. Clifford misses the first. And I think Kirby Windland will get a little bit of a break here at the end of this first period. So Grizzlies with their opportunities down there, unable to capitalize at point blank to take the lead. And Clifford with an opportunity here to extend the lead to 2, and does. So 16-14. And here come the Grizzlies facing that high pressure defense of the Chiefs. Simmons with it as they get it across. There's Tanner Coleman. He thinks about the 3 pump fakes, gets to the rim, gets the roll again. Tie ball game at 16. Deep down, all the way down the floor to Robinson. He runs down the pass, penetrates, no good. Rebounded by Higgins. Jewell with it now with 18 seconds left. Simmons has it, and here we go again. And defense here by the Chiefs, and boy, lucky there that Tanner Coleman was able to run that down. Simmons with it with 5 seconds remaining. Gets it to Coleman. Somebody's got to let it fly. Coleman gets loose, and it would have counted, but that's how we're going to end the first quarter. Getta has checked into the game for the Chiefs. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. He gets it to Robinson. Robinson back to Mosqueda. Into Howell. Howell to Mosqueda. That's also Gardner, who's just checked in for 3. No good. Rebounded by Despain. Despain will push it back the other way. Is Clifford working against him, and we got a push off on Bill. And that's going to be an offensive foul as Bill gave him a forearm.
Rocky Mountain foul, 11, Despain. His first.
So it'll be Robinson with the ball. for the Chiefs. Over to Gardner. Gardner down to Clifford. Clifford inside to Howell. Howell puts up the left-hander. No good. Rebounded by Higgins. Higgins to Despain to Windland. Windland with the bounce pass to Coleman. Coleman hits Joey Jewell back door. Finds Windland, and Windland overshoots it. Rebounded by Clifford. Ahead to Mosqueda, and he puts in the layup. As the Chiefs just beat everybody back. Again, we cannot afford to be giving away those layups and those bunnies underneath the basket like that. Those point blankers got to go. Despain to Windland. Windland to Coleman. Coleman's going to penetrate. We got to reach before the shot, back on the floor, on the drive. That's going to be called on Gardner. Going to be his first personal foul. Will be the third team foul against the Chiefs. Grizzlies will inbound. Coleman with it. He gets it into Jewell. Jewell gets it to Despain. Despain's going to penetrate. He gets to the rim, puts it up, no good. Kind of blocked. The ball ends up in Windland's hands. He puts it up, gets it to go. Kirby Windland ties the game at 18. And here comes Gardner with it. He kicks it out to Mosqueda. And he's going to travel with it. Turnover there on the Chiefs as Cannon Simmons will check back into the game for Tanner Coleman. Tanner Coleman is sparked there off the bench, picks up some good points and is in the right place at the right time to grab a couple of tough passes, I guess. Simmons with it now, working against that pressure. And when we say pressure, we mean pressure when you're playing against the Chiefs' pressure. And there it is, taken away by Robinson. And Robinson just outruns everybody down the floor and lays it in. 2-point lead again for the Chiefs on the Office Shop scoreboard. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Clifford with almost 2 minutes gone by here now in the first. 6:08 on the clock. Grizz trailing by 2. Simmons with it. Simmons still working against Robinson. Round the back pass to Windland. Windland was not expecting that. Finds Despain. Despain's going to air it up for 3. Just short. Rebound tapped out by Despain. Controlled by, well, it ended up in the hands of Despain, but Simmons reached around and committed a foul. Going to be Cannon Simmons' first foul. It will be Gardner to inbound. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson back to Gardner. Gardner over to Mosqueda. Mosqueda into Howell. Higgins tipped it away, but Howell able to run it in. Robinson left open for 3. Short. Bill Despain with the rebound. Grizzlies with it. Here comes Cannon Simmons. Clifford working on him. Simmons goes all the way in, has to kick it back out to Jewell. Finds Despain back into. Jewell's going to take a 3. Knocks it down. Joey Jewell for 3. 21-20 now on the Office Shop scoreboard. Grizz by 1. Howell with it. Chiefs back quick. Gardner's going to pull it from way outside. No good. Howell pulls down the rebound. Gets it into Gardner. Gardner has it blocked by Windland. Ahead to Jewell. Jewell goes to the rim. No good. Knocked out of bounds by the Chiefs. Did you get all that? That was some quick action there. You get all those rebounds and turnovers and shots.
I did.
Travis here helping me out on the stats tonight, having a hard time even getting a word in edgewise, trying to keep up with this game. So Bill Despain with it now for the Grizzlies. He bounces it off the foot of Mosqueda, and they're going to have a kick. They're going to say that he stuck his foot out. So it will be Grizzly basketball. Grizz kind of catch a break there that was Gardner. 31 stuck his foot out. Doesn't take much, just a little bit of you stick that foot out at all, they're going to call the kick. So Simmons with it. Grizz by 1, 21-20. 4:50 remaining here in the second period. Inside to Windland. Windland goes up, puts it in. 23-20 now. Grizzlies on your Office Shop scoreboard is Clifford, and he's going to have an offensive foul as Despain gets in front of him in time. So that's going to be Wilson. Clifford picks up the offensive foul as Despain got there. Oh, they're calling a 31. It was actually Clifford that had the ball. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, 23. They got it right. They just made the wrong call. It was 23. They got it right. Just kind of looked at the wrong guy, I think, there.
Fourth team foul. Substitutions for the Chiefs, 11, Valdez, 45, Williamson.
So it will be Grizzly basketball on the offensive foul. Just Clifford's first. Here comes that pressure again that we're all so familiar seeing out of these Chiefs. They love to pressure the ball, and they love to run, and quite frankly, they're fun to watch. Despain with the ball, gets it to Winland. Winland against the big guy, can't get it to go, and Bill's going to foul on the rebound as he tried to knock it out of the hands. Despain will commit the foul on the slap there. I think that's going to be Despain's second.
Rocky Mountain foul at 11. Despain, the second.
That is, as we do not want Bill to get in foul trouble here tonight, as he, his quickness and his ability and willingness to distribute the ball. And that's Williamson, just gets in deep, and then he's a load in there for anybody to bring, to try to stop. Despain tries to get it to Winland, and it's taken away, and then and we got a jump ball tie up here. Will be Grizzlies basketball on the possession arrow. Good hustle there by both Winland and Clifford, I believe it was, there for the Chiefs on the floor. As Despain will inbound now. Grizz still lead by 1, 23-22. 3:48 remaining. He got a hand on that ball. So Despain with it, gets it to Simmons. Simmons working against Clifford. Despain with it again now. Underneath to Winland. Winland able to get to it. Tries to put up the shot. That's going to be blocked out of bounds by Joseph Howell. As I love seeing Kirby still continuing to be aggressive under there and not shy away from that size. Sooner or later he'll get one or they'll get a foul, and he just has to keep doing what he knows how to do. Pass out top to Despain to get the ball in bounds. Has it poked away by Clifford. I mean, just quick hands and feet from the Chiefs. Despain, he'll penetrate, and they're going to have a blocking foul called. And that will be the 5th team foul. It's called on Clifford, I believe. Going to be his second is all. So Simmons to inbound again. Pretty good game thus far. And there's Kirby from about 10 feet. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Howell. Howell to Williamson. Williamson to Clifford. And here come the Chiefs back. And you better get on them. So Clifford with it now. Still looking to set something up. And he just, Robinson zigged. And Clifford threw the zag. And it went out of bounds. So it will be Grizzly basketball. Still leading by 1 point on the Office Shop scoreboard at 23-22 with 2:55 left here in the second. Into Coleman. Again, that pressure by the Chiefs as they just hound you all the way down the floor. Simmons with it. He'll spin. It's to Coleman. Coleman thinks about three. Inside to Winland. Winland just mishandles it, and we're going to have another tie-up as Winland goes to the floor with Valdez, and the Chiefs will get the possession on the tie-up this time. So 2:35 left here in the second. Here's Robinson with it for the Chiefs. To Valdez. Valdez to Clifford. Looking inside to the big fella. There he is. And again, that's just too much for Winland to handle under there on his own. And Winland with it now, and he'll bring it up across the timeline, break the press, over to Coleman. Coleman penetrates. He puts it up off the glass. And again, the big fella, Williamson there to make Tanner Coleman adjust that shot, and it was enough to knock it off. So the Chiefs up by 1 now, 24-23, with 2:05 remaining here in the second period. And this time they throw it over the top to him, and he still scores. That's just too easy, and he's just too much underneath there. And that's a tough call. That's a tough assignment for Kirby under there to try to stop this Trevor Williamson one-on-one. But it's hard to double because who do you leave open? Simmons gets to the baseline, and he just loses control of it. And then Joey Jewell takes it away, gets it back to Simmons. Simmons to Cannon Simmons. Cannon Simmons to Tanner Coleman. Jewell's going to try another three, no good. Howell with it. 1:25 remaining here in the second. Howell over to Robinson. Robinson's going to penetrate and have it poked away. I think we're going to have a reach-in foul there on Joey Jewell. And that's going to put Robinson to the line to shoot the bonus.
Rocky Mountain foul, 10. Jewell is first.
Now, it will be a bonus.
7.
This Jewell's first. As Mosqueda back into the game for the Chiefs, as Clifford will get a rest.
The line, 33.
So Robinson will shoot the bonus. First one is up, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Winland. Chiefs still by 3. Winland will just go ahead and dribble this up, at least three-quarter court. Then he'll get it to Simmons. Simmons will go all the way to the rim and put it in. Nice move there by Cannon Simmons as we tick down under a minute left now here in this second quarter. 26-25 Chiefs on the Office Shop scoreboard. Robinson inside to Williamson again, and he gets right to the rim again. And I think he's got about all their points tonight, and that's just, like I said, that's just a tough, tough assignment. The Grizz are going to have to at least trade baskets until they can make some adjustments. Coleman's going to get into the rim, and he misses the shot. Howell with the rebound. And here comes Valdez with it. Valdez over to Mosqueda. He goes in, has it knocked away by Cole Simmons, and it goes out of bounds off of Cole Simmons with 26.9. Chiefs by 3. Valdez over to, well, now it's down inside to Howell. Howell to Williamson again. He's in there right under the rim, puts it in. That's just a tough, tough assignment for anybody right there. Cannon Simmons has it knocked away, but able to control it. 9 seconds left now. 7 seconds. Simmons, and they're going to have a foul called, but that'll only be the 6th team foul, so the Grizz will still be inbound in here.
Chiefs foul, 11.
So 2.7. Grizz will hopefully have time to take the final shot here of this opening half. Cole Simmons, no good, gets his own rebound, and then just kind of time runs out. So at the end of the first half, we've got a good one going on here at Riverton High School tonight in this semifinal match. So it will be Grizzly basketball to start this second half, trailing by 5. So Bill Despain will inbound, gets it into Simmons. Simmons guarded by Valdez for the Chiefs. And a little screen and roll. Despain with it. He'll drive, kick it out to Jewell, back to Despain. Winland's going to drive, get to the rim, put it up and good. Kirby Winland for 2. And back quick is Williamson as he beats everybody down as Grizz just jogging back. And Clifford gets all the way down and scores the layup. Simmons with it now for the Grizzlies. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Oh, it's not tipped. It's just Cannon just kind of threw it behind him. I thought maybe a Chief got a hand on it as far off as it was, but I think Cannon just threw it out of bounds. So turnover for the Grizzlies. Chiefs inside to Williamson. They double him this time, and he misses, but Howell's there for the cleanup on the other side. And that's the problem when you double him, is you bring a double from the other side, and then Howell's there to clean up the rebound, the other big guy. Simmons to the elbow, and Despain's going to get to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. And I don't know if they're going to get Howell for the foul on this. Nope, they're going to get the Williamson, 45. So that's going to be Williamson, and that'll put Despain to the line to shoot 2. Just the first foul on Trevor Williamson. Grizz down by,
2 shots.
good shot there by Bill. So a 6-point lead now on the Office Shop scoreboard. Just a little over a minute gone by here in this third period. Despain at the free throw line. Second one is up, short, no good. Howell with the rebound. Back come the Chiefs. Here comes Robinson with it. As what they need to try to do is keep Williamson up higher. Howell, and they're trying to double down, and it's Valdez with it. Back over to Robinson. And they get it into him again, and he gets in there again. It's just too easy. Williamson for 2, and it's an 8-point lead now for the Chiefs. And that pass goes right through the hands of Kirby. Clifford takes it. Williamson again, out to Robinson for 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds to the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies kind of dodge a bullet there on the turnover, as they're going to put big Jake Price in to see if he can muscle Williamson around a little bit. I've been waiting for this. A little size for size here.
Yep.
Ahead to Simmons. Simmons dumps it to Price, unable to control it. He saves it out of bounds off of Simmons. As we'll see if yeah, they got Williamson out, tipped away by Despain, controlled by Howell. Howell kicks it out to Clifford. Clifford, we got to have a 3-second call. Yeah, as nobody ever left the key. So no shot there. Turnover by the Chiefs, as just putting Price in there changed things up a little bit to take Williamson outside. So here comes Simmons with it now. Grizz down by 8. And this Windland now working against Howell out on the perimeter. And Windland throws it to Valdez, down to Joseph Howell. Misses the layup, rebounded by Despain. And Despain has it tipped away, but able to control it. And back the other way to Price. As both teams now call for a 3 seconds there, camping in the paint. So 8 points. Valdez to Clifford, inside to Williamson. He has to kick it back out. There's Clifford again, goes up against Windland, puts it in the foul.
Basket by Clifford.
Foul's called on Price.
Foul 44. Price is first.
So the Grizz digging a little bit of a hole here. Down by 10. Clifford an opportunity here to put them up by 11. And misses that. Rebound tapped out to Clifford. Misses that. Price pulls down the rebound. Gets it to Despain. 5 minutes here in the third. Grizz trail by 10 at 38-28 on the Office Shop scoreboard. Windland inside. Off the glass. Good for 2. Howell with it. Gets it to Robinson for the Chiefs. 8-point lead for the Chiefs. Robinson with it. He will shake and bake on Jewell, get to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Despain. And Grizz have numbers here as they hustle back. Tries to get it to Price. Price not able to control it. Ahead to Williamson. Williamson high off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. No good. Offensive foul on Williamson as Despain stands in there and takes a shoulder from the big fella.
Chiefs foul 45.
That's going to be just his second. So we've got a timeout called here, and it will be Grizzlies basketball. So Jewell will inbound now and gets it into Simmons. Against that pressure, Simmons working against Clifford. Simmons gets to the rim, kicks it back to Windland. Windland's got to get up there, misses that shot, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Windland. Yeah, that's a tough shot right there against the two twin towers of the Wyoming Indian High School Chiefs. As Robinson with it now, and Jake Price making a big difference in there on the way the Chiefs are playing this game, and gets in there and affects that. It's going to go out of bounds off of Bill Despain, but that shot a lot tougher for Williamson now, as Jake Price, the big body in there, making a difference down there on the defensive end for the Grizzlies. So Robinson to inbound, gets it way up top to Valdez. Valdez is going to be fouled there by Price as he tries to block the shot, and both players hit the ground. Yes, he just needs to stay in there and just keep his hands up, and but he's making a difference in this game. But Valdez will go to the line now to shoot, and hits it. Hits the first one. 9-point lead. Valdez again. He gets the second one, back to a 10-point lead, 30-40. Simmons with it on the inbound. Oh! And Simmons goes down, no call. Robinson for three, knocks it down, and now it's a 13-point game. And now we're going to call the foul, but after the damage is done there on the trip the first time. But they do get Clifford for the foul. That will be his third, as Jared Mosqueda back into the game for the Chiefs, along with Gardner. 13-point lead, 43-30. As Grizz got to get something going here. Trailing by 13 now on the office shop scoreboard. Simmons with it, over to Tanner Coleman. Tanner Coleman's going to dribble drive, kick it back out to Simmons. Simmons working on Robinson. Robinson staying right on him, not giving him any space. Looking inside, nothing there. Kirby Windland has to come out top to get it. Simmons with it again. Inside to Higgins this time, as they're going to try the mismatch. Higgins no good. Rebounded by Howell. And then up Robinson comes as Simmons went for a steal, was unable to get it. Robinson puts it in for two. And Chiefs by 15 as they're starting to increase that lead now, and in dangerous territory here are the Grizzlies. Down 15. Simmons gets to the rim, no good. And we're going to have a foul called. I'm going to call that on Williamson. On the shot, going to be his third. Crowd doesn't like it, but nevertheless, that's the call as Williamson picks up three. So Simmons with an opportunity to cut into this lead and misses the first free throw. So it looks like Despain set to check in here for Cannon after the free throws, or free throw. So Simmons hits the second, and that will bring Despain in, and also Mini Horses, Keegan her Mini Horses in for the Chiefs. Howell to inbound to Robinson. 2:35 remaining here in the third period. 45-31. Chiefs by 14 on the office shop scoreboard. And Robinson gets right to the rim. Way too easy right there for Robinson. Despain against Many Horses, and they're going to have a blocking foul called on the floor.
Rocky Mountain foul, 11, Despain.
Yeah, it was on the floor. He called it on the floor. Yeah, it's on the floor. I'm pretty sure they called that on the floor. So.
Yeah.
So, Grizzly basketball, they got it all sorted out. And that's just taken away as Jewell throws it right to Howell. Another turnover. Despain gets his hand on it, but it will stay Chiefs basketball. As the Grizzlies got to tighten up here a little bit, take advantage, having two of the starters for the Chiefs on the bench right now with foul trouble. Grizzlies need to try to take advantage here. And Many Horses, able to control it there. Back up top to Gardner. And Gardner will shoot it off the screen by Howell, miss it. Many Horses there with the rebound, gets it to Howell. Howell inside has it taken away, but Many Horses ends up with it. Robinson for three, he misses it. Despain able to run down the rebound. And like we said, Grizzlies need to take advantage of this and try to get some shots. Cole Simmons for three, short, no good. Rebound by Howell. Howell down the floor. Back to Gardner, back to Howell. Howell offensive foul as Despain was there again. And I'm not sure what's the problem there. That was an offensive foul. And that's going to be the second on Joseph Howell. And Despain took the shot. So here comes Despain with it now. Grizzlies trailing by 16. You have to get something going. Tipped out of bounds by the quick hands of the Chiefs again. That defense and those quick hands are causing problems for the Grizzlies as they're having a hard time finding the bucket here in this second half, especially in this third quarter anyway. And there's Tanner Coleman, and he misses the shot, rebounded by Many Horses. Many Horses has it batted away, but able to control it. And here comes Gardner with it. And Gardner will kick it out to Robinson, back to Howell. Howell down to, I believe that was Mosqueda. And then back come the Grizzlies. Coleman to Despain. Despain all the way to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Many Horses. And we're going to have a traveling call. So will be Grizzly basketball is not being able to capitalize right now with two of the big players on the bench for the Chiefs in Clifford and Williamson with 3 fouls each. So Jewell to inbound, and he gets it into Mosqueda. Turnover. Mosqueda goes to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Simmons. Despain with it now. 35 seconds here in the third. Jewell over to Simmons, Cole Simmons. Cole Simmons back to Despain. Grizz looking for an opportunity to get some points here as they are struggling finding the mark here in this third quarter. Coleman penetrates, and he's going to travel with it. Just the quick hands and the defense of the Chiefs just causing all kinds of problems for the Grizzlies here in this second half. Only 6 points, I believe, for the Grizzlies here in this half. I think it was 30-25 at the half, so 6 points in this quarter is all to 17 points for the Chiefs, and that's the difference in this game right now is the Grizzlies just not able to find the mark. And here comes Robinson, and a lot of that is, credit to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Williamson back into the game. That's Robinson with it. Robinson working against Cannon Simmons. Over to Mosqueda. Mosqueda at the buzzer, no good. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close with the Chiefs coming out and having a huge third quarter, able to put in 17 points to just 6 for the Grizzlies. And we will pause for a message from one of our sponsors. Quarter, and we've got a 16-point ball game now. It was 5 at the end of the first half. So Grizzlies got themselves a little bit of a hole here, and they've got to work hard here to try to get back in this one and try to make this one a ball game. Chiefs ball, Robinson with it. Robinson will jog it up across the timeline. Gets it over to Gardner for a deep three, no good. Simmons tries to go for the rebound, is tipped out of bounds by Mosqueda. It will be Grizzly basketball, and here comes that pressure. As the Chiefs, as we've mentioned, this whole game, just that hounding defense. Simmons with it, looking for something here. Has it tipped away, as I think they want to try to get it to Winland. Simmons to the rim, puts it in. So 14-point lead now. Howell down the corner to Robinson. Robinson for three, he knocks it down. They had to stop leaving him open. And that's 33-50 now. Chiefs by 15, or 17, excuse me. Now it's 15 as Winland gets back and puts in the two. Ahead is Mosqueda to the rim. A foul and the basket. Grizzlies just not getting back on defense at all. And that will... That will be on Cole Simmons, going to be his third foul, as Mosqueda will go to the line to shoot the and one here. Chiefs by 17 now, a chance to push it to 18. 7 minutes remaining here in this fourth period. And it is off the mark, no good. Despain unable to control it. Rebound run down by Valdez. Valdez to Gardner, he travels with it. So turnover on the Chiefs here, but an 18-point lead, or excuse me, 17-point lead. Despain will inbound as the Grizzlies need to try to work on that foul trouble on Williamson, and Cannon Simmons gets to the rim but throws up a wild shot, no good, and then a reach-in foul, which is not needed, and that's going to be Cannon Simmons' second personal foul. So it will be Chiefs basketball with a 17-point lead. 52-35 on the Office Shop scoreboard. Valdez with it now. Over to, boy, it's quick. There's Gardner with it, back, and then it was back to Gardner. Taken away by Jewell as he anticipated that pass from Valdez. He gets right to the rim and puts in the layup. And we're back to a 15-point game. And again, down the floor, Grizz not getting back quick enough. And just like that, just when the Grizz do something well, the Chiefs are back quicker to score at the other end. And Simmons kicks it out of bounds. And a timeout called by the Grizzlies. This will be a 30-second timeout. As the Grizz trail by 15, we will take this opportunity to thank the following sponsors. Electric Graphics, Wyoming Prevention Management, First Bank of Wyoming, Garvin Motors, Bighorn Federal, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, North Bighorn Hospital, Bighorn Dispatch, The Office Shop, Ben Chow's Service and Food Court, mywyoming.org, Red Apple Supermarket, and Lovell Drug. And again, we'd like to thank these sponsors. They are what make these things happen, and we appreciate them for sponsoring these broadcasts. So, Grizzlies in a little bit of a hole here, trailing by 17, 54 to 37. And it will be Chief basketball after that turnover, as the Grizz look like they get to start a little bit of a run and make a basket, and then right back down the floor come the Chiefs. Williamson spins inside, and this is going to be the fourth foul on Cole Simmons. And that will bring Higgins off the bench, but Williamson will go to the line to shoot a free throw. An opportunity here to extend the lead. Okay, now they, so 18-point lead as Williamson hits the first. Next one is up, and it is off the back iron, no good. Despain with the rebound. So Chiefs by 18, just under 6 remaining here, and the Grizz got to score some points in a hurry and figure out how to stop the Chiefs. Jewell gets to the rim and cuts the lead back to 16. Valdez with it. And we're going to have a travel called there on Gardner as he shuffles the feet. So a 16-point lead. There is an opportunity to try to cut into that a little bit more this time. Simmons with it. As he'll work against Valdez, over to Despain. Despain inside to Wendland. Wendland goes to the rim, puts it in for two. 14-point lead, 41-55. And here comes back the other way again, Mosqueda. Now there's Valdez for three. He misses. Rebound by Mosqueda, gets it to Williamson, and Williamson inside scores it. As cannot give up second chance points. Well, that's what happened. So back to a 16-point lead now. Clifford set to check back in for the Chiefs as he has sat with the three fouls. Despain, a little fall away, gets it to go. Another now 14, just under 5 remaining. Pass to Mosqueda. Mosqueda tipped by, actually saved by Despain after the tip by Simmons. So Grizz with another opportunity here to try to cut into this lead. Despain, little spin move, dump to Wendland. Wendland working against Howell, gets to the rim, kicks it back to Despain for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound by Wendland, and Wendland puts it in. So 12-point lead now, 57-45. And Cannon Simmons is going to be whistled, as that's a kind of a tick-tacky foul, as physical as this game has been. But nevertheless, Simmons will pick up his third personal, 6th team foul. I didn't see much of anything, but called for the hand check there, or the block. I'm not sure what he called. But anyway, Robinson with the ball. It just surprises me to see that called after the stuff that we've seen let go. Valdez thinks about the three, into Howell. Howell to Clifford. Clifford out to Gardner for three. He misses everything. Rebound saved. And there's Valdez for three. He misses. Rebound by Gardner. Another opportunity for the Chiefs. Clifford with it now. Gardner with it. Under 4. Gardner into Howell. Howell has it tipped away. Simmons with it. Simmons with the spin. Around the back to Wendland. Wendland misses the layup. Oh, and the Grizz needed that one. Clifford now, quick. And here's Howell. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Despain, and that'll put Howell to the line to shoot two, as the Grizz needed that layup down there. That's a tough break there for Kirby, who's played so well. That's going to be Despain's third foul, as Gardner will sit down as Jared Mosqueda back into the game for the Chiefs. And Howell will go to the line now to shoot two. First one is up short, no good. Oh, they called it on the rebound, so it's just a bonus, I guess. Rebounded by Clifford, though, and another second opportunity here for the Chiefs on a missed shot and a rebound, an offensive rebound. Now there's Robinson. Robinson to Valdez. Valdez will bring it out, working against Simmons, up to Robinson. As the Chiefs are playing a little bit of keep away now, out deep. Clifford to Valdez. Valdez to Mosqueda. Mosqueda to Howell. Howell all the way across to Robinson, and the Grizzlies got to come out on him here and not let him just run the clock. Despain almost comes up with it there. Howell over to Valdez. A deep pass, guarded by Despain. And Despain to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Simmons. Simmons to Clifford over there with it now. Underneath, has it taken away. They're going to have a foul called on Wendland. And that's a tough call. And that will put Mosqueda to the line. Tough call on Kirby there. As Higgins will sit down as Tanner Coleman checks into the game. 57-45, Chiefs by 12 on the office shop scoreboard. Mosqueda, shot is up off the iron, no good. Rebounded, Windland couldn't catch it. Robinson puts it in. Second chance points and opportunities for the Chiefs, just killing Rocky Mountain here in this second half. 59-45, Chiefs by 14. Simmons gets to the rim, can't get it to go. Howell with the rebound, here comes Clifford. And Mosqueda has it tipped away, saved by Coleman, and Simmons with the layup and a foul. So Simmons with the shot, and he will be fouled by Robinson, and Simmons will go to the line now to shoot the and one.
Chiefs foul, 33, Robinson. Second.
So Simmons with an opportunity here to cut the lead to 11. And misses that. Howell with the rebound. Clifford with it now, and Grizz got to work here and try to get this ball back, trailing by 12. 2:10 remaining here in the fourth, and they've got to get up and get on them. Robinson into the rim, puts it up, good. As Robinson gets to the rim and scores. Too easy again there for the Chiefs. Coleman with it, Despain under, and we're going to have a holding foul, so Despain will go to the line now to shoot the bonus. But a lot of ground to make up here. Grizz trailing by 14 with a minute 40 remaining here in this one. 61-47 on the office shop scoreboard. As Clifford picks up his fourth, Despain misses the front end of the one-on-one, rebounded by Howell. And here come the Chiefs. Robinson with it. Valdez, and Chiefs will try to run some clock, and a reach-in foul there by Jewell.
Grizzly foul, 10, Jewell.
So we'll have a one and a bonus now. Jewell picks up just his second, but that puts Valdez to the line to shoot the bonus. And that one's good. As this one has slipping away here from the Grizzlies with a minute and a half remaining. Trailing by 14. And that one's taken away from Simmons as Robinson will go all the way to the rim and miss the layup, rebounded by Windland. Windland ahead to Simmons. Simmons will put it in, and we got a full timeout called as it's a 14-point lead now. I missed the last one, but it's a 14-point lead. 63-49 on the office shop scoreboard, and we will pause. We're back, minute 14 remaining in this one. Again, 63-49. Chiefs lead by 14. Looking like, at this point, they will advance to play in the championship game tomorrow against the winner of the Big Piney Grable game, which is going to be played later tonight at 7:30 right here at the high school. Rocky Mountain, as we mentioned, if this one ends up like it looks like it's going to, will finish, we'll play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock against the Kimmer Rangers for that winner in, loser go home game. And also an opportunity to play for the third place trophy here. And Clifford gets to the rim and puts it in. And again, the Grizzlies tonight just outgunned and out-hustled by the Chiefs. I mean, not that the Grizzlies didn't hustle. It's just Chiefs are just all over the place. I mean, I think the boys played hard. They had a tough time working against that defense. Tough time putting the ball in the hole, you know, and playing against that defense just like that. I mean, it's just that defense just swarms you, and they're relentless the whole game. You know, they're just right up in your face and your grill and working at that ball and hats off and a round of applause to the Chiefs here tonight for coming in and just taking it to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. No better way to put it than that. And picking up the win here in the semifinals to advance to the championship game tomorrow night. 29 seconds remaining. Caleb Horrocks drives in for the Grizzlies. He'll be fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Foul's going to be called on number 22. That is Derek Aragon.
His first ninth team foul. To the line for Rocky, 20. Horrocks. Bonus.
So Horrocks, Caleb here to shoot 2. Misses the first one. As Cordell McFarland will also check into the game and get a little playing time here and sit John Higgins, as both teams have gone deep into their bench here. And this one is over. Both teams will sets of starters and 6 or 7 guys ready to ready to play tomorrow in their respected games. Horrocks knocks down the second shot, 50-65. And here comes Aragon with it ahead. Tried to get that ahead to Lame Bear, but just a little out of his reach. As Horrocks now will inbound to Cole Wambeck. 20 seconds remaining, 65-50. Chiefs by 15 on the Office Shop scoreboard. This is Xavier Mangus. Back to Cole Wambeck now. Cole Wambeck will penetrate and throw that one away. Taken away by Many Horses, and back the other way is Lame Bear, and he's going to be fouled by Jacob Price, who's going to pick up his 3rd personal. As 3 seconds left. And it just early in this game, the tone was set by Williamson, who came in and scored 21 of their first 30 points, and was just able to just work hard down against there. I mean, Kirby's a good player, and John and those players down there, and they're fairly strong, but Williamson's is just a load. And that free throw is missed and will go out of bounds off of Price. So with 1.6 seconds left, the Grizzlies will fall. Shot's going to be no good there at the buzzer. Grizzlies drop this one by 15 to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs will advance, as we mentioned.